And outside the consulate at this hour, you have a small group of protesters condemning Russia's invasion of Ukraine. And fear is mounting tonight that that invasion is going to escalate into a full-scale war, despite Vladimir Putin's assurances that he has no intentions of occupying Ukraine. Military leaders say Russian troops are closing in on the capital of Kyiv, and they expect that capital to fall and Russia to take over the Ukrainian government. Chilling sirens wailing just before dawn in the Ukrainian capital as residents awaken to the reality that Russian troops had invaded their country. Explosions rocked a number of cities, hitting mainly military facilities, and there were reports of residential areas being hit as well. The Russian assault triggering international condemnation.
Putin chose this war, and now he and his country will bear the consequences.
President Biden announced a raft of new sanctions that will cut Russia off from half the world's economy, and it will target Russian banks with about $1 trillion in assets.
Putin's aggression against Ukraine will end up costing Russia dearly, economically and strategically. We will make sure of that.
Heart-wrenching images of the aftermath of the military assault. It rekindled images of previous wars that have ravaged parts of Europe. World leaders found no credibility in Putin's initial claim that his military incursion was a peacekeeping mission.
Now we see him for what he is, a blood-stained aggressor who believes in imperial conquest.
The British Prime Minister's condemnation echoed around the world from leaders and also in protests. Protests throughout Russia today, a rare dissent shown by thousands of people turning out. Police arrested 1,800 here in New York City. Many turned out by the thousands, starting in Times Square and winding through the streets all the way up here to the Ukrainian consulate, where right now we have about half a dozen people standing in front of the barricades. The police are standing by here. There was a massive protest earlier in the day. Now, the Security Council has scheduled an important meeting tomorrow afternoon, and they're going to draft a resolution condemning Russia for this invasion in the strongest of terms and demanding that it end hostilities immediately. But it already is expected that the 15-nation Security Council that will be vetoed by one member, which is Russia, which holds the commanding seat this month. Now, all of this is very tense as all these developments continue, and tonight they're watching. Diplomacy obviously has failed. They're trying to de-escalate this incursion by Vladimir Putin.